مرحبا أستاذ.
أهلا، كيفك كريست؟
جود، أنت كيفك؟
الحمد لله جود.
هلا أستاذ.
هلا كيفك؟
منيح، أنت كيفك؟
الحمد لله جود. اشتقنا لكم.
أوه، نحن كمان أستاذ.
شو كنتوا عاملين نايس ميتينج امبارح؟
شو نايس أستاذ هيدا؟
هلا استاذ.
هلا كاز كيفك؟
Hi, Stace.
هاي كيفك؟
Fine, you?
فاين. Okay, we can start. Today we are going to solve a logarithm exercise. But what are the important rules that you must remember from logarithm? First, you have to remember two limits. Limit as x tends to 0 plus of ln x. What is the limit as x tends to 0 plus of ln x? Equal minus infinity. Limit as x tends to plus infinity of ln x equal plus infinity. This is about the limits. Derivative, if y equals ln u, y prime equals u prime over u. Now, the antiderivative or is a integral of dx على x equals ln x. Integral of du over u equals ln u. If ln x equals a, Then x, we remove len, we add e. X equals e to the a. Len 1 is 0. And len e equal 1. These are the most important notes that you must remember from logarithm. Now we start solving this problem. Part 1. Consider the polynomial px equals x cubed minus 3x cubed minus x minus 2. How to prove that px equals x minus 1 into 3x squared plus 3x plus 2. Who can tell how to verify this side equals that side? Yes.
I will expand.
So we take the right side and you expand. Yes. So we take this side, x minus 1 into 3x squared plus 3x plus 2. We expand, x times 3x squared is 3x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x minus 3x squared minus 3x and minus 2. We get 3x cubed plus 2x minus 3x is minus x minus 2, which is equals px. So it is easier to expand, not to factorize. Part B, determine the sign of px. What's meant by determine the sign of px? How to know the sign of px? So to study the sign,
By the coefficient of the highest power.
to know the sign of px, we solve px equal to 0. So to study the sign of px, we solve px equal to 0. Px is, we take the factorized form, x minus 1 into 3x squared plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. So x minus 1 equal to 0, then x equal to 1. And 3x squared plus 3x plus 2 equal to 0. Delta will be negative. We get no roots. Now, to study the sign of px, we make the sign table. X domain is minus infinity plus infinity. Px at 1, it is 0. So to know the sign, if I take a number less than 1 like 0, and we replace it in px, we get minus 2. This is negative, that is positive. In this way, we have determined the sign of px. Sure, this one you can use your calculators. If you don't need to find delta, you can use your calculator. الدلتا بيطلع عنا 2 imaginary، بيطلع عنا فيها I يعني no roots. Now we have the function g defined by, we have the function gx defined on 0 plus infinity. This is the domain. By gx equals x cubed minus x plus 1 minus 2 ln x. Prove that g prime x equals px over x and set up the table of variations of g. Prove that g prime x equals px over x and set up the table of variations. How to calculate the derivative of g? What is the derivative of x cubed?
3x squared.
Minus, what is the derivative of x?
1.
Minus 1. So g prime x equals 3x squared minus 1. Derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of ln x is 1 over x. We take the LCM, which is x. X times 3x squared is 3x cubed minus x plus 2 over x. So px over x. And you are told that study or set up the table of variations of G. Set up the table of variations of G. Since G prime x equal px over x, and x is positive, then G prime takes the same sign as P. X is positive since the domain is 0 plus infinity. G prime takes the same sign as P. شفنا P. If x greater than 1, it is positive. If x less than 1, it is negative. So G prime x has the same sign as Px. So table of variations, x, G prime x, Gx, we put the domain 0 till plus infinity.